Hello everyone and welcome back if you're returning. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So for those of you that have never watched one of my videos before, my name is Arlene. I'm a seer. I tap into past, present and future energy. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for the divine. And on this channel you will find, I'm already burping, sorry. On this channel you will find twin flame guidance and spiritual guidance. So just trust if you found this channel for any reason at all, it's because you're on some sort of journey, you're looking for answers, and hopefully you find them here on this channel. So thank you everyone, and just trust if you've been guided here, it's for a purpose. So I also want to say Happy New Year, Happy Year of the Fire Horse. Wow, I didn't do a message last night because my it's been intense for me, and I'm sure you're all feeling it as well, in a good way, I've just been spending a lot of time painting, spending time out with nature and doing all the things to keep myself really grounded, because every time I stopped moving, I could actually feel the ground pulsing underneath me. So I was just keeping myself grounded and really trying to stabilize my energy as best I can, but it has been wow. And I'm not going to tell you about my dreams. I've had a dream 2 nights in a row, and they've been amazing, and I hope to tell you about them very soon, because as many of you who watch my channel will know, I get a lot of my dream downloads where that tells me about what I have to do on my journey and what the next stage of my journey and stuff is. And so I had 2 amazing dreams, and I really hope I can talk to you all about it very, very soon. But yesterday, something amazing did happen. Obviously this year I've got my retreats, which by the way, I'm just writing out my emails now. It takes so long because I'm trying to put so much information into them, but my Blue Moon retreat, ladies, expect an email tomorrow, and I'm also writing out the email for the Priestess Avalon, Return to Avalon retreat at the end of the year as well, in October. So anyone that's asked for information, you will get the emails tomorrow. So sorry about the delay in that. But yeah, so I'm doing my retreats this year. So everything I do is because I'm going to do it. And my entire life, I've spoke about this before, I spent most of my life working with kids. I worked in nurseries and preschools, and I've done private nannying and stuff like that for years. And then I went in to start working with the elderly and dementia patients and things like that. So I said that I was trying to get another part of my business up and running, and I knew yesterday was going to be a sign for me. I was going to get a sign to tell me to push forward with that. And I got the sign I needed. I officially got my documentation through yesterday to say I'm officially able now to, with my business, to work with children and vulnerable adults. And that happened yesterday. So yesterday was a very impactful day for me, and it was a sign I needed. So I'm so excited to move on to the next stage of what I'm doing for my business this year as well. So it's going to be such an exciting year between the retreats and all the stuff I have planned. And I'm just looking forward to getting back out and working with the public again. It's what I love to do. So I'm really excited about that. So that's my news, and I hope you've all been doing really well. I hope something exciting has happened for you, something beautiful has occurred for you, whether it's to do with your twin flame journey, or to do with your career, or to do with your life in general. But really, all I can tell you is this is the time, and I said a few nights ago, I think whatever night it was, I said this is the time when you're writing down the way you want your life to look, and then live it. Live your life like you're already in your dream life, because this is the time to do it. So, because I just feel everyone's riding the crest of a wave just now. But before I get into the message, I'm going to do my opening prayer, then I'm going to tell you about the vision I had. It's a very interesting one, so let's do it. Calling in heavenly ancestors, spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. I call you in now for your love, your guidance, your blessings and protection throughout, as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Thank you. Archangel Michael, can you please surround my children, my dog, my home and myself in a golden bubble of God's protection at all times? excuse me, as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. You can also request Archangel Michael. Whoever watches this message online, you surround them, their loved ones, their home, and their pets in a golden bubble of God's protection also. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Metatron, can you please stabilise the connection between myself and Spirit, ensuring only clear and concise messages can come through for the Twin Flame Collective's highest and greatest good at all times. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Sending love, light and gratitude. And so it is. So let's clear the energy and get into this message. I'm hearing a song. Now I'm hearing, I can't remember who sings it though. Maybe Roy Orbison. It's crying over you, crying over you. So yeah, crying, and I think it's by Roy Orbison. So someone's been crying over you, or you've been crying recently. This could be someone just letting you know that they know you've been crying, or this is your masculines. So I wrote down because I was really, and it's so strange, I was getting a lot of Egyptian energies coming through the last few days, so I'm using my Egyptian Oracle deck at the end, but a few other people have said they've been getting Egyptian messages coming through as well. So that's really a really strong energy. But now, if any of you have seen The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, you'll have seen the part where, and spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen it, but Aslan, or if you've read the book or watched the movies or both, and Aslan, the lion, very powerful leader and king, and the forces of darkness wanted to get rid of him because then they thought they could take over the land, and basically that kind of the basic story of good versus evil. So Aslan it was all part of his plan. He let them take him hostage, and they did all kinds of things. They tied him up in ropes, and they tied him down to a big stone platform thing, and humiliated him. They shaved all his mane off and things like that, and they publicly humiliated him, and then they ended up ending his life. But what they didn't know was that this was all part of Aslan's plan, because he knew he was going to rise stronger than ever before. He knew that he was going to be reborn and come back an even more powerful king of the land. And he knew when he did that, when he rose back from, and his mane all grew back, and he was basically rebirth. He went through a rebirth, he went through that regeneration like the phoenix rising from the ashes. And he came back and he was a more powerful king than ever before. So that's what I saw. And I also saw a lion like a huge big lion. This was in a separate meditation. And there was all these other animals trying to fight the lion. There was a panther, there was leopards, there was tigers and things like that. And they were all coming at this lion. And at the end of the battle, the other animals all backed away, and the lion stood there on the top of this little hill, and just the wind in his mane. So there's some masculine here, or a group of masculines. They have went through everything, and it was all part of the process to let them to be reborn and rebirthed and become stronger. So, and anyone who's read the books or watched the movie will know exactly the part I'm talking about, where Aslan goes through all that torture and, bound in ropes and humiliated and things like that, only for him. Oh, this one just flew out the deck. Empathy. Okay. So you feel and understand the emotions of another, all in the service of love. So I could be connecting to a highly empathic twin flame connection here, where you're both very empathetic people. But I feel this is about divine feminines being able to show empathy to their masculine, whoever this masculine is, because I feel they're definitely going through some sort of emotional, or this masculine has gone through something really intense and emotional, but it's only made them stronger, I feel. So, willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. Okay. You're able to compromise if the end result is love. So empathy and compromise. So there could be something here that's going to require you to show some empathy towards your masculine in some way here, and understand they have gone through something quite I mean, I'm hearing the word uncomfortable, but also I'm hearing the word unbearably. So unbearably uncomfortable, or unbearably, whatever this person's been through, it's put them through some sort of humiliation. They may have been publicly humiliated. I'm just hearing it's something that's unbearably uncomfortable for this person to talk about or think about. So maybe there's something that they got stuck in or trapped in or involved in that has definitely brought this person to the reality of I feel that whatever this person has gone through was all to make them stronger, is what I feel. So joy. It's time to delight in the joy of life and bring a spirit of fun back to all you do. So I think this person's coming in here with a fresh energy. They may want to tell you something that they're hoping you'll be understanding of, you'll be empathetic about, but there's definitely something here this person is hoping that you can maybe see the, I'm not going to say the funny side, but understand that, you know, everything they've gone through has made them stronger. It has made them a more powerful version of themselves. So let's see. So vision. No matter what, it's time to see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. So I feel this person wants you and them to see the overall journey here of why things happened the way they did. And maybe this person, you're going to be that voice of humour for them. Like, they're going to tell you all this stuff they've went through. And maybe you're going to be the one who's going to be that empathetic ear for them, and the one who's going to give them that forgiveness. But there's something here about a willingness to understand each other's perspective. And I feel this is someone who's about to connect with you very soon. So self-love and virtue. So it says you realize that love of self is necessary to love another. I feel that this masculine has learned something. They have learned that, you know, love is the most important thing for them now. What I mean by that is this person definitely could have put love on the shelf. You know, like, love, you know, put it up on a shelf, left it there, let dust come over the top of it because they were too focused on whatever else they had going on in their life. But I really feel this person had a lot. Like, I'm really feeling 9 and 10 of wands for this person. And they could have fallen prey to some sort of toxic situation. Virtue, you acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow themselves. So I feel with the self-love and virtue, this is something, Divine Feminine, you have helped this masculine to see. They're now looking at love as something that they cannot be without anymore. They're now looking at love through the Divine Feminine eyes. But your virtue, your grace, something about you has made this person really understand the importance. And maybe you said that to this person. You know, you can't love someone until you love yourself. And the elevation card is on the bottom, which is all about rising above. Give me one more from here, please. I'm going to have a look at the energies right now, because there's a lot going on energetically. So, yeah, humility and evolution. Now, this is what I'm feeling. So it says, you have developed the loving awareness that you need, and everyone else are the same. Sorry, that you need to see that everyone else is the same, but just on a different path from you. So I feel this is your Divine Feminine as well. You're seeing, I think you've seen this masculine at their lowest point, in a sense. You've maybe seen them where they've just not been, as I say, I keep on seeing someone who's putting love on a shelf, and just, I'll leave it there for another day, because I can't really focus on that right now. But what happened was, when this person put love on the shelf, they didn't bother ever retrieving it. They just left it there. And when you met this person, yeah, now this person definitely could have broke your trust in some way, because they're saying that you were so trusting of them and they let you down some way. So this is someone who definitely, you trusted them and they let you down. You might have, whatever this person has got involved in here, whether it's a third party temptation or something, I don't know. But we'll just focus on what's coming through from them right in this present moment. Evolution, you realise obstacles are merely lessons on the path to love. So that's what I feel. The humility and the evolution, this person is now seeing things from, as I say, through the eyes of a Divine Feminine. So which means they're really, really tapping into that Divine Feminine within themselves now. And detachment is behind that, and commitment. So it makes me think this person really had to detach from some sort of drama, but also I feel like you had to detach from this person to make them truly see your value and worth here. And I feel this person had to commit to themselves again. Now, as I say, I'm not going to go too much into the past unless it actually comes out naturally, because I want to just focus on this energy right now in the year of the fire horse. This person definitely has done something to betray your trust in some way, but we will let the cards speak right now and see what the cards want to say. Because I feel this person has learned a valuable lesson. And as I say, there's just something about this person. They could have been totally unfocused on love now. Whatever this was, whether it was to do with a past relationship or something, but this person really was not giving love a second thought when they met you. And they may just have thought it was a bit of fun, a bit of casual fun with you. But I feel this person, you know, I'm just seeing, you know, like, you know how you get that at the bottom of a text message and it says you can opt out of, you know, being part of this mailing list, or you can opt out of this text message alert or something. And I'm just seeing someone pressing opt out. This person opted out of this journey with you. They opted out of their divine journey. And I feel it was because they got distracted and stuck in some sort of toxic, uncomfortable situation. Celestial Signs encourages you to notice the synchronicities and signs from the universe. So this all had to happen this way. As I was talking at the start about Aslan, he had to go through all that pain and humiliation and whatever that was to bring him out stronger. and to come back as a true king and warrior that he is. He came out as a true king. And I feel that's what this masculine had to do. They had to opt out of this journey with you to go down a shadowy path where they may have got involved in something they regret. Could have been addictions or something like that, or with the wrong people or the wrong community of people or something like that. And now they're following the signs that are showing them the right way. You know, they've taken a wrong turn, and now they're being shown the signs back. But whatever it was they had to do, it was part of their journey. The eternal embrace, a reminder that your souls are always intertwined, transcending all time and space. So yeah, in the physical, this person has been pulled off in another direction, but it's just a reminder that your souls are always together. It doesn't matter about the physicality of it, your souls are always together. And I think this person is finally seeing that. And if you look at this card, two people sitting here looking out onto a city or something like that. So maybe you and this person had like a little spot somewhere where you looked out onto lights or onto a bay or something. Or, you know, there was somewhere you went where it kind of made you feel elevated, and we got the card of elevated. Or maybe this is where this person wants to go. So Whispers of the Soul encourages you to listen to the intuitive messages coming from your higher self. So your higher self is definitely playing a huge role here in bringing you and this masculine back together. And that's what the higher self is supposed to do. But you have to surrender first. You have to let the higher self be in control of the situation, and that's what guides you both. Because if you're holding on too tightly, you get these cards all the time. It says loosen your grip and surrender, let go, and they're all meaning the same thing. That when your human ego stops trying to control things and just allow your higher self to guide you, that's when you both can return to each other. Oh. Into divine union. So represents a sacred partnership that aligns with your higher purpose. And this is what your higher self is supposed to do. It's supposed to bring you both back together at the right time, of course, at the right time. So tell me a bit more, please, and thank you. Ooh. So the healing light indicates that love can heal all past wounds and foster inner peace. I always get that, foster inner peace. So there's definitely something very healing about you two, and this is why you're being told, I feel, it's time. It's time. And Love's Alchemy card on the bottom. So I feel, tell me about the present energy for this connection. Tell me about the present energy, please. I'm going to pull a few tarot. Tell me about the present energy. Tell me about the present energy. Oh, two. One went on the floor as well. Where did that go? I went right round the back of my chair. I nearly fell off my chair there trying to get that one. Oh, which one is it? Spiritual Awakening. Wow. So it says, indicates that love is a catalyst for profound spiritual insights. So I asked the present energy, and it said Spiritual Awakening, and the other card that came out with that is Journey Within. Encourages introspection and self-discovery to enhance your bond. So this is just saying, but in separation, you've both been going within. In that Hermit energy, you've both been going within. So what I really want to find out from the tarot now, and the Flame of Desire on the bottom. So it says, represents the burning passion that ignites between twin flames when they meet. Wow, so I asked about what the present energy is. So twin flame, spiritual awakening, and deepening the bond here by going within with that introspection. So I'm going to get some cards about the energies, what's going on with the planets before I get to. And I just split the deck on joyful union, remind you to celebrate the love and happiness you share with another. So, there's a really happy energy coming through from this person, but also a bit of trepidation. And I feel it's because whatever they need to share with you, they're not relishing that. It's, you know, like it's almost like this person cannot wait to see you, but they're also really nervous about what you're going to say when they speak their truth to you in some way. So let's see. Let's get a few cards from here. Excuse my hair. I put my daughter bought me hair oil stuff, and I've put it all through my hair, and it just looks like it's like stuck to my hair now. But I'm just going to leave it in and wash it out tomorrow, because try and get as much of the goodness into my hair as I can. So let's see. Okay, just because I've not used these cards for a while, so I want to make sure. Okay, Alpha Centauri. So it says protection, logic, analysis, and the warrior spirit. Now, this is all about Centauri energy, which is, you know, that's Chiron kind of energy as well. That powerful action orientated warrior spirit. So there's something coming through about this masculine. And remember, I was talking about Aslan and how Aslan had to go through all that terrible stuff, that humiliation and pain and suffering, to make them rise again as the powerful king and warrior that they were supposed to be. So definitely something about that coming through. Alpha Centauri. So tell me what else wants to come through for this connection. So Pleiades, it says healing, compassion, understanding, and bringing peace. Now, you and your masculine could be Pleiadian, which wouldn't surprise me, because the Pleiadians are very empathetic people. They are naturally healing, very much empathetic. So, but either way, I feel like you are truly connecting with the Pleiadian energies. As I say, you definitely could also be Pleiadian yourself. Sagittarius wants to come out as well. So there could be some energy of Sagittarius right now too. Okay. Oh. And Mars. Again, that powerful action energy. And I know there is something going on with Mars and Venus right now. So, assertion, force, and passionate action. So, there's something here, that warrior spirit, that healing from the Pleiadians, and something about that Mars action-orientated energy coming through for this person now. So let me see. Give me a few more cards about this Aslan King energy we're picking up on here. So, Aries. Now, again, there's something about Aries. Is it Aries and Mars, or Mars and Aries? I'm sure everyone who's clued up on that will put it in the comments. But it says commitment, competitiveness, courage, and also, what's that word say? Fearlessness. Okay, so that's 3 cards that's coming out about warrior spirit. Courage, fearlessness, taking action. So there's definitely something right now happening planetary wise, and there's Saturn on the bottom as well, which I definitely feel is poignant for whatever reason I'm going to take it out. Yeah, there's something I feel with this. Remember I said this person had to go through something. I feel this was this person's karma or something like that. Something they had to go through. and it wasn't pleasant. As I say, I feel this person's being humiliated now, whether it was like they chose someone who humiliated them publicly. Maybe this person's well known in their community and they chose someone who, you know, made them the laughing stock of their community or something like that. I feel public humiliation and a lot of suffering. This person could have got sick when they were with this person as well. They could have had all that public suffering and stuff like that and public shame, but also something about this person getting sick as well. I don't know why it's coming through. Yeah, I'm feeling this person definitely, but it's because they had something to clear here before they could return to you. Give me one more card of the energy of this connection I'm picking up on here. Okay. So Uranus and Leo. So Leo and Sagittarius, a lot of like powerful, oh, and Aries. Wow, Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. So the Leo energy, again, it's about fearlessness, being bold, having a big heart and being generous. And Uranus, it says revolutionary, eccentric, making progress and rebelling. So definitely something coming through here. So much fire. Wow. Like, I mean, you're with the fire horse and we've got 3 fire signs coming through on an energetic message. So, but also a lot of karma clearing, a lot of warrior spirit. Yeah. Someone who's ready to take on that next step. And Andromeda energy here, which is all about unconditional love, compassion, and definitely seeing things through the eyes of love. And that's what I felt with your masculine, whoever this is. They're now seeing things through divine feminine eyes. But wow, 3 fire signs, so powerful fire energy. So let me pull a few tarot about this message, and then I'm going to get one of my Egyptian oracle cards to close out. Tell me about this message I'm picking up on here with this, because I remember I got the crying thing as well. 2 of Pentacles. So I definitely feel this is something that's trying to stay balanced right now. I feel this person's trying to balance out their energy right now as well. They might be going through this really emotional storm. When I'm getting that, I'm crying over you. But this person has definitely, I keep on feeling that, someone who's gone through the mill and come out the other side. This is someone who has literally, but it was all part of it. I keep on getting that. This was all part of the plan. Just like Aslan's was, he knew he was going to rise again. This person definitely went off in a different direction because the higher self directed this masculine to do it, because it was something this masculine had to do or clear or end from another situation. 6 of Pentacles. In order to bring back balance, in order to be able to balance things out here. And I feel this masculine is entitled to something. They're entitled to something. Now the 2 of Swords here just jumped out on its own. So either this person was blind to the truth of something, or you don't see this change coming. So let me see. Tell me about the 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords, please. Oh. King of Cups. So I feel this person is emotional because they didn't see the truth of something. They didn't see the truth about a situation. So let me see. And now they are emotional with that King of Cups. Tell me about this. Oh, yes, see? Now the Page of Swords to me is a card of communication, but it's also like that light bulb moment. And if you look there, I've learned something I didn't know before. I've just said this person has discovered something that they didn't previously see, and now they're having some sort of light bulb moment. Tell me what this person's finally seeing the truth about here. I do feel it's something to do with love being the most important thing. Taking off the shelf and dusting it down. Yeah, see? They're enlightened about something. They're seeing things clearly. They're awakened to something. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. It's taken them a while. It's taken them a while. It's taken a while because I feel this person definitely, yeah. See, Five of Swords and the Magician. I feel this person was really confused because of some sort of situation where it made them feel like they were trying to figure things out. They couldn't understand what was going on, but I think it was because they were being, I don't often feel manipulation from a Magician card. But because something's telling me this masculine has dealt with something here, I do feel there was some sort of something that definitely made this masculine break things off with you, sabotage things with you. So now they're seeing things clearly. I think they see they were manipulated in some way here. And I don't really want to go too much into that because it's in the past. As I say, I want to focus on present energy. But if you know this is your masculine and they fell for a lie or something like that, then it's definitely for you. But let's see. Tell me about the present energy for this masculine now. Who's seeing the truth? Who's emotional? Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So this person is working on releasing the burdens that have kept them stuck. They are going through some sort of transformative energy. That Aslan rising as a king, coming through, you know, like coming through the worst. Because I just keep on getting that this person has come through the worst. I'm going to put on some glasses so I can see the time on my phone. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Oh, this one wants to jump out before I even started shuffling. Ace of Pentacles. So there's going to be some offer of a new beginning offered. Offer of a new beginning offered. There's going to be some offer of a new beginning on the table from this masculine. So let's see. Tell me present energy. This masculine's there. Okay. Queen of Swords. And the Justice card on the bottom. So, and the Nine of Swords. So this person definitely knows they need to make things right with you. Now, the Queen of Swords can mean you're an air sign, but it doesn't have to be. It could just mean they know that you have definitely been focusing on your own journey, and I feel you've been standing in your own power. And I really feel you've had your guard up to this person for obvious reasons, because I do feel this person keeps on saying to me they broke your trust in some way. So, you know, for those of you that have been on a twin flame journey and someone actually, you know, they broke your trust, or you know, it was something that happened, because with the Magician and the Five of Swords makes me think this person sabotaged things with you through something that was just a false situation. So maybe they believed something about you, or they believed lies, or they fell for someone else's lies. I'm not saying this is anything major, but it was something, it was enough to make this person turn away from their journey. Yes, see, Five of Cups and King of Swords. It made, I feel it made the two of you cut each other off. It just kind of, I feel, whatever happened here, you could have believed something about him or her, and they could have believed something about you. Something like that. There's been something, some third party situation here that made you both part ways. That's what I feel. And there's been a lot of sadness and loss for each other. But it was necessary because this person had to go through it in order to, yeah, look at that. They had to go through it to heal it. You both had to go through this heartbreak to heal it. And you know, this makes me think this person, you both had to go through this journey, and your masculine had to go through some sort of situation here to make them finally heal. Because I don't feel you were brought into their life to make them heal. That's the truth, and that's what the twin flame journey is. But this person, I feel specifically, had no... I just feel this is someone who definitely did not... I feel this person didn't even believe in love. And I don't know why I'm saying, but I feel that's possibly what I'm feeling from this person. So, 8 of Swords and Queen of Pentacles. So this person could have left you in your head. Okay, and the King of Pentacles come out now. So I feel there's 2 different couples here. Okay. Either this person chose a different situation, and it turned out that whoever they chose here kept them stuck in this kind of energy. Constantly feeling anxious, constantly overthinking. But now this person has been through something here with another party or another community that has made them transform. That's what I feel. Yeah, look. And the Tower. It's made them transform. It's made them move into a different... I feel a completely different energy, yeah. And they've had to heal from something here. And I keep feeling that. Whatever this is, and I say I'm not going to go too deeply into it, but if you're watching this, you'll know. This is not what your masculine's going through right now. I feel this is something in the past. This person had to go through something, just like Aslan the Lion, had to go through all this terrible stuff with another situation, with another karmic situation, in order to force them to heal. But I think things got worse before it got better. Just like Aslan knew that he was going to go through all that suffering, but he was going to rise at the end a bigger, you know, a more powerful king, a warrior, a hero to the whole land. And that's what I feel your higher self knew this person had to go through this suffering to get to the happiness. And I feel they're starting to see that now too. Yeah, 3 of Cups and Ace of Cups. So whoever this is for, your masculine, about to take some sort of leap of faith here. So definitely a lot of Aries and Leo Sag come out here as well, but also a lot of air. So, you know, you could have a lot of air placements. And it's like the deck on the Knight of Wands. So this is someone who's about to take a chance, about to take a risk. They're about to take action. So that's what's coming through. There's someone here who needs to speak to you about the past. They need to tell you about the mistake they made when they chose another person, another situation. They're going to tell you that, you know, they made the decision not based on a decision of the heart, but on a decision that was based on logic and what they thought maybe was right at the time. Either they believed something or something like that. But this person, I feel, is an emotional wreck. And I just let the deck on the Tower again. So there could be something unexpected about to happen. Expect the unexpected. And I just put the deck on the King of Wands. So this is someone... Oh, and I just put the deck on the Emperor. So this is someone who's definitely getting ready to take action. This is a masculine who's about to take action. But I do feel they're going to tell you about why they made the decision they made. And I think they're going to tell you about what happened when they made the decision they made. They suffered for that. But it was all part of the journey to bring them back to you as an emperor, as a king, as a warrior, as someone ready to step up. Because I really feel like love was so low on this person's list of priorities. Like it was just, not even you, but just love in general. And they maybe chose someone because it seemed like the logical option. Like they live closer to me. Obviously, this person really does need to talk to you. They might have chose someone because of distance. Like this person lives closer to me, so I don't need to travel to see my divine feminine. You know, this person is more aligned with me in their beliefs. This person is, you know, there's something about some maybe age or culture or something. This person definitely chose another situation, but it was through some sort of manipulation, I feel. Somebody maybe saying, or a community of people saying, oh, this person's better for you because of X, Y, and Z, something like that. But this person had to choose that other energy, because that is what put them through all the tower moments they've had, which has truly awakened them now to what's important, which is you. And it's love. Just love in general, I feel. This person's starting to understand just how powerful love can be. And it's so true. So I'm going to quick one more shuffle. I'm going to pick one on camera. So which message would you like me to end out on here for the Twin Flame Collective? For this couple or this Twin Flame connection, or for the Twin Flames in general? How would you like to end this message, please? And thank you. Just tell me when to stop. Okay. Okay, I'm going to one here. Mount Sinai. True ascension. And look at the egg right up there on top. Interesting. I've never read this one before. And Hekawate on the bottom. That beautiful card. Let's see. So Mount Sinai, true ascension, divine revelations, absolute oneness. Oh, I love that. So let me get this. Okay. I've never read this one, so I'm curious to see what it's about. Okay. Okay, a wee bit yet. Sorry. Should have some lift music or something, shouldn't I? So, no, it's this back this way. I missed it. There we go. Okay. So it says, beloved soul, you stand at the top of the holy Mount Sinai, standing at the top of the mountain in your nakedness of spirit, having shed all the ego and all that you once thought you were. This is what I feel this masculine really had to stop making decisions from the ego. And all that you once thought you were. This sacred mount called you into the deepest surrender, where all identities dissolve into the pure light of consciousness. Like Moses before you, you have climbed through your own wilderness, releasing layer after layer, identities and beliefs, until only your essence remains. A sweet emptiness full of everythingness. This state right here is your holy ground, where heaven finally meets earth within you. In this special moment of ego death, Sophia, Christ consciousness, approaches with gifts of divine revelation. You have walked through the fire of transformation. Yes, this is what I feel. I told you Aslan rose from the ashes. And I feel this masculine has rose from the ashes of whatever they got stuck in here, whatever this situation was. If you have walked through darkness, know that you are not broken. You have been prepared by grace for the exact moment you reunite with the divine. Rest, my love, and feel the absolute oneness that exists beyond all names and forms. You're being initiated into a new level of consciousness now, where the veils between you and Source dissolve into pure white light. This card arrives as confirmation that your journey of releasing all your old identity has led you to this pristine moment of clarity. Again, I said this masculine is finally seeing the truth, that Two of Swords. The struggles, the liberations, the death, the suffering and the grief, every dark night of the soul you have endured, all have prepared you for this moment of pure commune with Source. Trust in this sacred vulnerability, for this moment is your gateway to absolute union with the divine. This is where it all will truly begin again. Wow. And this whole message is about this masculine rising, and I just saw 4949, rising from the darkness, going through something and rising stronger. And the last card always just blows my mind, how the Spirit always chooses one that's spot on with the message. So thank you so much. So thank you everyone for your patience through this message as well. So let's do it. God bless you, your home, your family and your pets, and God bless your union to come in with your special person very soon. Dearest everlasting Father, thank you for all you do for us, and thank you for this time we've spent together today. Excuse me. As we all move on with our day or night, wherever we are in the world, would you go ahead of us, dwell within us, shine through us, blessing all those who cross our path. God of hope, would you fill us to overflowing today with all joy and peace by the power of your Holy Spirit. In Jesus' name, amen. Take care, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Namaste.